There we go. I don't think that's working. All right. We need to make a quick little fish pond. Where'd I put my buckets? There they are. Yeah, that can go in there. What else did I just accidentally put in here? I want more of that. Let's make some of those. Okay. Where is a good place? I didn't even think about getting cats. If I really wanted to, I could get a horse. Where would be a decent place? Maybe over here. I like the idea of it being centered on this spot right here. Well, this is a bit of a mess now, ain't it? Let's just clean this up. There, I think now... Yeah, I can break all this stuff without the water flowing in. Perfect. And now we can go fishing. I think that has sky access, I hope. Right. Let's go. We have a mission to get some kitty. So we have 2 cod. Let's try and get like maybe 5 and then we'll go after the cat. Yay, fishing. We're fishing for pets. Mm-hmm. Is that? I don't know if that actually counts as in the water. There we go. Yeah, I wasn't getting those particle effects, so I don't think that counted as in the water. Hey! Let's get some love and hype in chat there for Aaron coming with those 500 beauties. Thank you kindly. There we go. I think I need to get it more into this corner. Yeah, because like this whole side. Oh no, this should. Yeah, that should all be above or have sky access. Nice. Sarah's coming in with all the hype. And some love in there too. All right, 4. Let's get at least 1 more cod. We'll try the cod. We'll try the tropical fish and the cod. I don't remember if you can actually use tropical fish on cats or not. I feel like you should be able to. I think nighttime, or is it about to rain? Oh, it's almost nighttime. But yeah, welcome in, Aaron. If you have not seen what I'm doing in these streams, in case you want to know what's going on, is I have started a challenge that we have called the Troll Hole Challenge. And it's called that because this world you spawn right inside of a hole, like some kind of troll. All right, where'd that cat go? Nope, come back here, kitty. So the whole point of this challenge is you had the first day to collect supplies on the surface, and then after that first day, once it hits nighttime, you need to live underground. Kitty. One and done. Good cat. Sounds like your personal first few days. So yeah, I'm not allowed to go back up to the surface anymore. Kitty. Perfect. Now I can't use that chest. But we're gonna have to move you. You can sleep on the bed. There you go. Just like that. Herp. Nope. There we go. That looks good and centered. Perfect. Day? What? Huh? Did I miss something about a bidet? I don't know what I missed. Did I say something about a bidet and not realize it? I'm lost. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about falling in the water anymore. D&D reference. Is it like a your own game reference, or your own joke with your other players? Yeah. Okay. That will go in there. That will go in there. And I think we're ready to try and go back to the Nether. Critical Role, Dungeons and Dragons. Critical Role. What? Which campaign? I don't recognize. I'm not up to date with the third campaign. Honestly, I stopped caring about the third campaign. Oh, yeah, I never got around to watching campaign 1. I don't have any torches on me. I don't think I actually need torches, but I want torches. It's better to have and not need than to need and not have. All right, so we'll make 36 torches. Is that the math? stick can go away. Where are my logs? There they are. Good kitty. Grog. I've seen clips of Grog. And we still have a questionable sword placement. I don't know what mod's doing that. And I kind of don't care. Oh yeah, that. All right. Let's go find some piglins and see if we can trade gold with them to get what you need. 3 pieces of leather to make 1 book. No, you need 1 piece of leather to make 1 book. So 3 leathers to make 3 books, which is what you need to make a bookshelf. So we need at least 3 pieces of leather. After that, if we can get enough emeralds going with the other villagers, we can do a bookshelf trade. Yeah, that guy's all in gold. He looks like a respectable chap. It wasn't... Oh, I thought I saw one over here too, but I guess they ran away. Oh, good. And this isn't really in an area that we would see gas, so that works. Hello, sir. Let's just do this. We'll do this. And if you would kindly get in this hole. Do you not care about the gold? There we go. What did he give me? Did he not give any? Oh, iron nuggets. Okay. Do. Nope, I don't need that. We doing this for a little bit now, huh? Oh, we got our first piece of leather. Oh, we got 4 pieces of leather. We got everything we need from that one trade there. I wish I was recording that. Let's get some more clips of this. I'll see if I can get another clip of him throwing leather at us. Hey, there we go. Who is cutting onions? We got some crying obsidian. So yeah, I do intend on putting these up on YouTube. I want to condense things down and record them there. What did he throw? You can get dried gas from piglin bartering? Oh, we got one. Nice. I did not know you can get that. But you have to go into a Soul Sand Valley now. Can you wear these like a head? Nope. Wish you could. That'd be fun. So I haven't made much progress on the first episode from the last time that we spoke about things. I got to go back and refine it. I want to cut down like another 6 to 8 minutes, and then I'll be ready. I got to do the final bit of polish on the video, and then we'll be good to go. So I've been sneaking a little bit editing at work when I don't have much to do, but this week I have much to do, so none of that's happening. I was too tired yesterday to do it after work, and then Mondays and Wednesdays I stream, so that doesn't work. We'll see if maybe I can get some editing in tomorrow. I also had D&D last night, so after D&D and after working out, which I do on Tuesdays and Thursdays, my working out, I just had no energy, no desire to do it. I fell asleep super early last night. What am I going to use a happy ghast for in an underground only world? Oh, hello, enchanted book. I don't know what he... Oh, ender pearls. Nice. Do. Come on, give me some more leather. Was that blackstone? Yeah. I had no idea you can get happy gas from piglin bartering. Hey, there we go. There's some leather. All right. I don't have to worry about recording anymore. 20 arrows? Nice. Might be the best way for me to get arrows. Do a couple more trades and then we'll go back. Please do not come in here. I think we'll get down to 20. 20 gold and then we'll turn back. I forgot to check to see if the other stream's working. It does say it started, so we should be okay. There we go. That's everything. We should be good. Actually, I should be able to look here. Yeah, looks like it's been up for 18 minutes. Perfect. Good job. I will let you out now. Pleasure working with you. And I do want to come in and do some quartz mining, but I want to get mending first so I can start fixing some of my stuff. And I also need to figure out a good way of farming to, dual blaze spawners. That's going to be my XP source, I think. All right, back. How's everyone doing in here? Looks like everyone's a big old happy family. Nice. We'll come back to them in a moment. So back from the Nether, we got what we need. We have, oops, come on, close the door. 8 leather, enchanted book for soul speed, some more arrows, fire charge, a lot of stuff we don't really need to worry about, but happy about the dry gas. So we're gonna experiment with that. And let's get to crafting for our bookshelves to make a lectern. Meow. Oh, that's another way to get books too. It's like, I don't really care about soul speed. I could just make a grindstone. You have to have regular stone to make a grindstone? I think so. We could do that. Let's get that going. All right. Planks. Paper. We need 3 paper per book. We need 3 books. We need 1 bookshelf. And the lectern. How do you make the lectern? Oops. Slabs. I am short a slab. Do I really have to go and make more slabs? I do. A slab. Got our lectern. And now we can go get our librarian. Excuse me, everyone. Ah. Oh, that baby's gonna go try and claim my bed, ain't it? Oh, stupid baby. Let's just block it up. Now that baby can't get to that bed. Was it Russell? Russell? Russell. Oh. I can't get in. There we go. And we have an iron golem in here. That's going to, that's interesting. All right, Vince has become our librarian with channeling. And because these guys were all either bred up from zombie villagers or were zombie villagers, we should have discounts and everything. So, all right, let me squeeze in here and check this lectern, check this villager out. I don't need to check the lectern. Villager, Brett, Greg, everyone out of the way. We have Greg the garlic farmer. Nope. Come on, librarian. There we go. So I do have a mod installed that allows for cycling trades. And people might think that's cheaty, but as far as I'm concerned, that's just a time saver. So you don't have to keep breaking the lectern and placing it down again. You just do it here. So we're going to use that mod to cycle through. I think it's literally just called cycle trades. And do it until we can get mending. Well, there we go. That was fast. That was what, 2 cycles? Very nice. What I didn't think about is I gotta do stuff to lock in this trade. So, I guess we're gonna do some farming with our farmers and sticks with our other person. All right. Can I get out, please? I'm stuck inside of villagers. I need a better way to get in and out. This does not work. Let me out. Oh, it doesn't help that I have a trap door down, so I literally can't get out without these people being out of the way. All right, easy solution for this. I think if I can just, nope. If I can just target right there. Floods everyone away. Now I can get out. Perfect. No idea where that baby went, but we did it. Oh, there's the baby. Baby, get in there. Get in there, baby. Perfect. Okay. All right, we're good. Let's put some stuff away. I don't need most of this junk. I gotta get organized. It would help out with getting organized, a copper golem. That's good enough for now. Oh, I gotta put on my boots. And props. I got taters and wheat. That's about all I can really trade right now. So let's do a little bit of crop farming. Time for a montage. That's basically what this part's going to be. I'll record this as just a montage of me collecting crops and replanting crops and then collecting more crops and replanting those. Just for wheat and potatoes. A little bit into bone meal, that doesn't matter. It's fine. Oh, it is time for a wellness break. So, put a pause on that. And let's go to our pause screen like this. Go to BRB. And I'm going to get up, stretch, move around a little bit, take care of my back. Good time for you to get up, grab a drink, grab a snack, use the bathroom, whatever it is you got to do to take care of you, yourself, someone else, or something else. Is the time to do it. You got about 3 minutes. Some ads will play during that. Don't worry, you're not going to miss anything. I will not resume the stream until I know the ads are over. So go get up, stretch your legs, take care of yourself.
From our sponsors.
We'll see you soon. All right. We are back. Wiggle butts, everyone. Oh, excuse me. Little burp snuck out there. All right. A little bit more recording. Nope, don't eat the carrots. I need to plant the carrots. Okay, we're almost halfway full on this. Oh, we're 1 carrot shy of being full. Or half full. Okay. The beetroots all grew up pretty well. Yeah, that one, not so much. All right, that one's just a little shy. Don't need anything there. Potatoes. That's the other one I need. That one grew quick. Dang. So we need to re-roll one of the villagers so they are wheat and potatoes. Stop trying to eat our food. Ah, good bot. Terry bot is such a good bot. I've been trying to think, what do I want to do underground for a build? Because, like, I don't want this world to just be me digging in holes and having it be, like, real blah looking. Like, I want to actually do something nice looking in here. So at some point in time I should come up with a design for something. I might be able to get some beetroot in. And we'll leave a stack of potatoes so I can make more food from them. So I don't know what I want to attempt to build here. Oh. We have an extra villager because I guess they are detecting my bed. Sorry, Leo. You can't sleep in my bed. I don't know you like that. Let's sleep the night away so our villagers will get up. All right, so you got... Well, did you keep your trade? You did. You have those. All right, we're going to re-roll that. I don't want those trades. I need potato and wheat. There we go. I can go with these trades. Yeah, let's do whatever wheat we can. We don't have a lot, but we got some there. Gonna refresh. That's right. They don't refresh like that anymore, don't they? I have to actually wait for him to use his thing again. All right, I need a better door situation here because I don't need these guys constantly trying to come out and bunching up like this. So what I think I'm gonna do is get some pistons, make some sticky pistons, and we'll just have, you know, a 2x1 door over here. And then that way, they won't all bunch up like this. So, let me do that real quick. All right, pistons. Do. What else do I need? I need iron. Where do I have my iron? In there. And some cobble. And just because we can, let's make it out of amethyst. No, I guess a lever is not how I'd want to do it. Buttons would be better. Let's use the smelted stone. I need to save my planks. Do that so we could make a grindstone if we want to. We'll make 2 of those. And grab that too. Okay. So I guess, how do I do this? And where does the button go? That does both. Easy enough. Oh, it can't be a button. It has to be a lever. Yeah, didn't think about that. Unless I do something to invert the signal. And then it only retracts when I need to leave. So maybe we mess with that. Let's see if I remember how to do things. Oh, I had everything I needed on me, didn't I? Whoops-a-doodle. Right, so if I do this, that makes them both stand out. I put a button there. Okay, that doesn't work. Hey, where'd you come from? That lights both of them. That would work. I guess the other thing I can do... Alright, now I'm making things more complicated. Whatever. Where'd I put that quartz? I need that. I need that. And I can make a repeater. I need to make another repeater, don't I? No, I can make this work. But for now, all I think I have to do... not like that. That works. I can hit that, go in, that'll close. So I should probably just get another repeater so I can do the same thing from the other side. Just do that. I'll give it a moment here. I know what I'm doing though. Maybe. But now we just have a villager in there that doesn't have a bed. Whoops. It's fine. All right, let's break that. Let's break this. Put the cobble there. Put that there, just so it's easier to know where that is. Ouch. It's fine. Everything's okay. So we have that, the extended piston, there's that. And if I'm not mistaken, that was not the right spot. Yes. Okay, so that's where it is. I need to think about this a little bit better. All right, redstone, redstone, redstone. Sir, I need you to not be there. And then maybe redstone there. Okay, like really, you're in a not good place, so now we can't get out. It's stupid. Villagers. I will get you away from there. did. I just ruined all this. Oh, now I can't get over because of the stupid iron golem. It's fine. All right. Got it now. That's going to go there. My wonderful redstone capabilities. Because I'm just that good. Boom. And now Leo here should not be going nuts over trying, whoops, over trying to get to my bed, I hope. Although we will have to make Leo a bed. So let's go do that. Where's my string? There it is. I don't have a lot of inventory space. Need to free up some spots. That's as good as we were gonna get for now. Wood. Go chop down some wood real quick. Gotta skip that song. I don't know why I picked that song as a one to have on the playlist. That's a little too much. That over there isn't decaying. That doesn't look like it's decaying either. More concerned about this one though. Who's that? Hey, Silent. Welcome in. Yar. Hot? A hot matey. There we go. Yeah, this bunch of leaves over here is not decaying. Well, maybe it is, and I just can't tell from over there. Okay, we're okay. Hopefully that one up there is going to decay. Though I could always maybe hop on from the water stream. How you doing today, buddy? Now, before I forget, timer. That actually works properly now. Welcome into my troll hole. Enjoy your stay. Trying out the Factorio. Yeah, I tried Factorio once. It was not for me. I know people love that game, and I can understand why, but it was not for me. Yeah, it looks like everything's gonna decay. That's good. Yeah, there's way too much going on in there. I know Ruler tried it for a little while too. Cirky loves that game. Well, they go by Demon Auntie now. Ouch. But they were trying to get me into it, and I just couldn't. Just couldn't. Not my... Oh. Wasn't my kind of game. There. Now you have a bed. Good job. Let's sleep either way, and then I'll show that off. Do a little clip for the YouTubes. All right, so some redstone mastery later. I now have a 2x1 piston door. Come in here, and we got all of our villagers taken care of. I do need to come up with 2 more workstations for Russell and Leo, but that's all good. And I can leave this way too. I like that the trap door, that was completely unintentional. The trap door flips down, which helps keep the keeps villagers inside. Oop, just like that. Not that it's really needed, but there we go. I know I have some more chests in here somewhere. Or did I get rid of all my chests? Maybe I got rid of all of them. I may have taken them with me into the Nether. All right, so we have a librarian. We have 2 farmers. We have a Fletcher. And then I have 2 villagers that aren't anything. Maybe I go for an armorer and a toolsmith? Or a weaponsmith? I don't know. I got 2 more I don't know what to do with. I mean, it's not like I'm going to get a lot of iron. Do iron trades. Oh, a cleric would be good. So that'll give me lapis, and if I go enchanting, then I can use the lapis. It'll also give me ender eyes. Or ender pearls. So a cleric would be good. And that leaves 1 more. I don't know what I would do for the last one. Ah, it's stuck. No, get off. What? There we go. Let's see if I can get it back on the hook without getting up again. I mean, yes, but it was the wrong hook. I'm not that skilled, apparently. What am I missing here? Oh, I need 2 planks. Why was I making a grindstone? Oh, I remember why. I want that for this book. I don't really care about soul speed. All right. So now, ouch. I don't know what happened there. Where is Vince? Vince has mending for 24 emeralds. We have exactly 24. So let's lock in that trade. He also has the bookshelf trade, so that means we can get more bookshelves, which is excellent. That'll be our easy way of getting more books. And there we go. Why are you all trying to get in here? You can't go anywhere. Do I need to like put just a door in here somewhere so you just walk into the door all the time instead of this? I don't know. Villagers are dumb. That's good. I need to figure out a way to get snow. That will be an adventure we might have to figure out. I don't know how I would go about trying to get snow. All right, let's put away a few things. That's good. So we have the villager stuff taken care of. That's probably where I would end this episode. I feel like that's the accomplishment. That would be the end goal of all this. Okay. So then from here, what do I want to work on? Oh, what did I just pick up? Oh, a stick. All right. Yeah, from the leaves still decaying. There's that. What does it take to make a potion of invisibility? You need... I guess I just focus on trading. That's really all I can do right now, is just focus on trading. I need to build up some things. I want to unlock a bunch more trades. So you're good for potatoes and wheat. So maybe Greg here, we want beetroots and carrots. I re-roll him a couple of times. Beetroot and carrots. Okay, let's lock that in. Didn't really do too much else there. Okay. It's fine. Oh, Greg. That's all we can do with you. And that's all we can do there. I could buy some pumpkin pie to unlock that quicker. Because then if we can get him up one more, we can get the, I think, pumpkin and melon trades. So let's do that. You level up? Oh, seriously, you need one more? Rude. Oh, I could have done that. There's the fart bubbles. So now we can do melons, no pumpkins though. Is pumpkin on the next tier? Yeah, we don't really have much for melons. Surprised that like some of these just have not grown at all yet. May come back in with some bone meal and speed up that process. You're sliding out of bed there, buddy. Forgot I gotta craft up the melons first. Nice. Come on, fart bubbles. What do you have now? Nothing I care about. All right, we'll have to hope that Greg here, when we leveled them up, that they get the pumpkin trade. You gonna give us anything, kitty? Actually, do you need to be up and about to give gifts? I think they do. I don't know. I could be wrong on that. Yeah, it doesn't look like they gave me anything. Then I don't know if I'm really convinced on the Fletcher trade. Because the Fletcher, really just a bunch of sticks, and I'm not getting a lot of wood for my little tree farm here. I mean, there's also the bamboo. So I'm debating if there is maybe a better villager to get. I can convert all those into sticks. Why do I have gravel in here? That shouldn't be in there. What I really need to work towards is getting, let's see, where is Vince? 9 emeralds for a bookshelf. And you need 15, so that's 90, 45, 135 emeralds to get a full enchanting setup. All right, I guess that's some of the stuff that we just grind on for now. We already got that dangerous nether leather. And I might as well convert a bunch of this to bone meal. Might want to automate this process. So what would be an interesting underground build to do here? What would be a good theme to work on? So I do want to make this look nicer, and I haven't been able to think of what I really want to do here. I've been so focused on just getting some of the basic foundations ready. You know, getting the right tools, figuring out how I'm going to get different resources, and all that, where I haven't even put time or thought into thinking about what I want to actually build. Before I complete this world, I want to have something nice built. Hello, Papapo. How you doing? Welcome in. Hi. Or Pop Popo. Papapo. Which is the right way to go there with that name. Here you say you were making YouTube videos again. I want to start making YouTube videos again, Silent. Yeah. So I've been recording on stream. I have a little record indicator up there that shows when I'm recording. I've already edited together most of the first episode of this playthrough. I got to go back and refine it and cut the time down a little bit. So it's very much a trial right now to figure out if this is something I definitely want to try and get back into doing. All right, so we got 29. Is there anything else that I want to bone meal? Yeah. I might as well just do all the wheat seeds. I don't need to keep any of them. Might do some little farms or automation processes. Gonna automate the bamboo to maybe get some kelp going. Yeah, and then what I've been recording tonight will be the conclusion to the second episode. And now I have to decide what I want to do for a third episode. Which I don't know. Maybe that'll be a building episode, or maybe I guess the third episode should be focused on getting a source of XP, because I got the mending book. So I guess episode 3 will be about mending, enchanting, XP, that whole sort of situation. I got to come up with a good solution for all that. Our carrot growth is going pretty well. I mean, there's always been part of me that wants to play Minecraft. But I guess the thing that really kind of made me interested in doing it is just the itch to make videos. And the desire to go back and essentially fix mistakes that I made the first time through. Like when I got into streaming, I was very focused on making videos. And then I started streaming, and that kind of took my focus away from video making. And then eventually I just gave up on it altogether to do only streaming. And as great as streaming has been, part of me sometimes regrets doing that and thinks I would have been much further along, and I would have had a community on YouTube and all that. But, you know, it's like, it's hard to say because, you know, I came to Twitch and I got a good community here too. So I don't know. But I was doing good on YouTube before I started streaming. But because of streaming, I made a lot of connections with other creators and things that I don't know I would have made if I stayed only on YouTube. Hard to balance the two. Yeah, like when I first started doing Twitch, I was at that time, I think, putting out 3 videos a week, balancing multiple survival series. I had a single player world, I had a multiplayer world, and then I had, I don't know what I would call the other world. It was, we were calling it a shared experience where everyone would play single player, but we'd update each other on what we were doing. And the concept of that world was like, at the end of it, at the end of the season, everyone would share their worlds with each other, and then you can copy in each other's builds and like paste it into the world where other people were. So the world wouldn't actually be complete until everyone finished their final episode. And that never went very far. But we called it the Shared Experience SMP. It was a neat little idea. And then the actual server I was playing on was the Logical Geek Boy Patreon server, and then I had my own single player world. So I was doing a lot of content. I had a good rhythm and a good flow for editing and recording. And then I started doing Twitch, and that just all stopped. Which I regret a lot. I wish I stuck with it. Start doing videos again, but I know I get burnt out so easily. It's annoying. Yeah. Nope, 100%. Which is why I'm saying that this is just a test right now. I'm just seeing if I can. And I think I'm going to record maybe like 4 or 5 episodes before I actually upload anything on YouTube. That way I can already have a backlog of stuff and maybe not feel so pressured once I start trying to more consistently do things. Yeah, that's the thing that really sucks about YouTube, is you don't get that immediate feedback that you get about while streaming. But the potential for reaching people and growth and everything is so much better on YouTube. So it's like you sacrifice the ability to reach a larger audience by streaming for the trade-off of getting immediate feedback for streaming. So it's you know, what dopamine hit is more important to you? Having the instant feedback, but not maybe growing as much, or potentially growing more and not getting the instant feedback anywhere these days because everything is oversaturated. Yeah. Oh, everyone's sleeping again. But there's also the part of me that, you know, I went to college for film and television with the idea that I always wanted to be a movie editor, a film editor. And that never happened. I tried it for about a year after college, really struggled to find work, and I went nowhere. So when I decided to do YouTube, that's what convinced me to do it, is that I wanted to put those skills to use. I wanted to do the thing in college that I enjoyed doing so much. Which, yeah, was recording and editing and all that stuff. And, you know, I got away from doing all of it once I started doing Twitch, because I got hooked on that instant dopamine of, you know, instant feedback and responses on what's going on and what's happening and all that, where that wasn't a thing on YouTube. But, you know, if I stuck with it and gave it enough time, maybe it would have happened on YouTube. Okay, good. This guy's got the pumpkin traits. That's what I like to see. All right, I gotta figure out a better solution for this, because this is all just chaos right now. All right, wheat, taters, super unique or be super entertaining. Yeah, feels like I'm in a similar boat. Went to college for digital media and haven't done anything with the degree. Yeah, it's tough to get into that. It's becoming a very saturated market to do those sort of things. All right, Greg, how have you leveled up? Out of my way, everyone. This stupid iron golem. All right, we got down to our suspicious stews and glistering melons. Okay, so you're maxed out, so I need to do melon trades with Greg. Even harder with the introduction of AI in the creative space, unfortunately. Yeah, I do feel like YouTube might be trying to combat that a little bit. Let's grab those two, because they are introducing new rules about creating like more meaningful content, I guess. All right, you can take all that. Like, they're going to reduce monetization or maybe completely demonetize content that is focused on like clip reactions, or even that's AI generated stuff that is viewed as being more low effort. Oh, the storm's starting outside. And it'll be interesting to see what happens. I really don't like the way AI is heading. Yeah, I don't like the way AI is heading for a lot of directions. I'm not gonna talk too much about it, but there was quite the catastrophe on Twitter last night with some changes that they made to Grok, and they got super racist. And I'll leave it at that. All right. So I can get another 2 bookshelves. That brings us up to 6. Still not enough for enchanting, though. Got quite a bit more to go. This is basically my life right now. I really don't know what I want to do with this Fletcher. What other trades do Fletchers have? Arrows. I can get sticks and arrows on this guy. Yeah. That'll be good. I don't have a good source of arrows. Anyway, Viller knows her. But I mean, like the whole originality thing on YouTube, I don't even know if it's that important anymore. Like there are videos and people I watch, and like they're doing original things, but like I don't like their content, so I just don't keep up with them. But then there's other people that I see who are just, they're not doing anything original, but I like watching them. I guess that goes along more with like they're entertaining, or I don't know, they find another way to provide value that isn't necessarily just entertainment that makes me want to watch them. Like, I enjoy, there's Nice Name and there's the Loosest of Gooses. I wouldn't say, I mean, Nice Name is actually kind of original in what they do. But they're also kind of, they're not doing a lot of entertainment in their videos, but they are providing like just interesting information about how color theory and stuff works in Minecraft, which has been done a ton. Yeah, I don't know what mod is doing that, but if I take the sword out of my hand, everything's fine. Anything I put into my left hand or my right hand, my legs go up into my body. Like you can just barely see my feet. Don't know why that's happening. Even like Loosest of Gooses, he's not doing anything that I would say is new, but like he teaches a lot about building and things, and I think he just does it in a way that's a lot more digestible than a lot of other people do it. And then more recently, he's been doing interviews with other builders, which again has been done a ton of times. I know was it 80craft used to do it. I forget who else used to do interviews with other YouTubers, but it just works. It's not anything new. It's not anything particularly super entertaining, I guess, or I don't know, but I like it. Oh, I meant to trade sticks. That's why I was here. You got me talking about things. I forgot why I was doing stuff. All right, stick trades. That gave me another 5 emeralds. It doesn't do much. Yeah, podcast style videos seem to be doing very well. There's a lot of video essays. Like there's Flow State, and I forget who the other person is that I was watching, but I haven't seen a video from them for a while. Yeah, people that go in and they're not even necessarily doing like video essays on Minecraft. They're just doing video essays while playing Minecraft, which is interesting. Hey, cat. Thanks for the lurk. I don't know if I want to keep going with the bamboo. Using all that up. The trees aren't growing super fast. Do I just go through and give up all my logs for more sticks? I don't like doing it, but I think I'm going to maybe at least get rid of that there for sticks. See how I feel about the rest. I mean, we're going to get more soon enough. All right, Mr. Fletcher. Let you level up. Let's talk to Vince and get another bookshelf. Okay, yeah, this song's all right. Yeah, I don't feel like the stick to emerald trade is really as good as I want it to be right now. Must be off. Might be back later if you're still live. Thanks for hanging out, Silent. Not sure if I'll still be live later. I've been having intermittent internet issues throughout the day. It's been holding up so far, but we're about to get a storm, and I've already heard the thunder happening. So...
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Oh, it's break time already. Okay, bye. Break. All right. Let's get back to this. Sorry about the abrupt ad break there. There used to be a bit more of a time between when I get the warning and when the ad breaks would actually start. It appears Twitch has changed that timing. So, sorry. And wiggle butts. All right, quick sleep. I'm still surprised we got a cat today. I was not expecting that. I figured that you would have had to have had sky access for a cat to spawn, but I guess not. All right, we can put away all that stuff. And I guess I am going to trade the potatoes. Not really enough with the melons. Do I have anything else that is just sorted in the wrong spot that we can trade? Yeah, everything else looks pretty good. Oh, I do have 5 leather. That's another bookcase. I can get us up to 8. You might go back into the Nether and try trading with piglins to get some more. I kept forgetting to do that. All right, this room's all good. This room's fine. Might as well just keep harvesting this. Really stinks having only 1 villager with the pumpkin trade, but then 2 villagers with the melon trade. I would have loved it to have been the other way around. I forgot if I mentioned that the storm outside, or the weather outside, is starting to pick up. So I'm monitoring the weather, and due to the unstable internet that I've had these last couple of days, you know, again, fair warning, I might not be able to stay on for very long. All right, where is Vince? 1 and 2. That gives us 9. We're getting there. All right, Vince got some fart bubbles. Impaling 5. Absolutely useless. An absolutely useless trade. Good butt. Good butt. All right. All right, whatever's going on in that song, I don't like it. And Vince, give me another bookshelf. We're up to 10. All right, nothing's going on there. Yeah, it's just gonna be slow moving for a bit. What do I do with the other villagers? Russell and Leo. I guess one of them we could turn into a cleric. What's the villager that likes string? There's a villager that has a string trade. Because we do have that spider farm, a spider dungeon that we can turn into a farm. What does Google have to say about the villager trades? Who does string? Fisherman. We could get a fisherman. Get a string trade. And get emeralds that way too. Oh, that reminds me of a question I had for the challenge. One of the things I was thinking about was being able to take on different challenges. So like, if I were to get a cartographer, I can get the maps to go to, what are the map trades? There's a map to what? Excuse me. What are the cartographer trades? So there's an explorer map. There's the ocean explorer map. There's the trial explorer map. So we can use it to find a trial chamber. And then there's the woodland explorer map at master level. And I was wondering if I were to get to a woodland mansion by digging in from underground, would I be allowed to go into the woodland mansion, even though I'm not supposed to break the surface? That was something I wanted feedback on. All right, farmer dude, you're not the one I wanted. Greg. Let's grab a quick clip of trading with Vince. It's even gone down in price. Very nice. 2 more there. Can't do anything with Greg. So yeah, the rule is we're not supposed to break the surface. But if I get a map, which is an expert level map from a cartographer to find a woodland mansion and take that on, as long as I don't enter the woodland mansion from the outside, if I dig up to it from underground, would that be allowed? That's the question that I'm asking and looking for feedback on. These just take forever to grow. I'm just impatient waiting for the things so I can get the emeralds, so I can get the enchanting table set up. I mean, at the very least, I'm going to get a cartographer, I think, to do a trial chamber. Which is that we need 2 pieces of paper and then blanks. That is not a problem. Oh no, I don't need that much. Wait, why is that in there? What should be in there? And now we can get more emeralds through doing paper trade. Russell. Now, is this just always the same first trade? I don't think there is anything to cycle. Oh, you can do an empty map and paper. Right? I think that's all it is. Just empty maps and paper. Yeah. Okay. So we can go with that. And if it's re-rolled, it's just the same amount every single time. So there's no purpose in trying to redo that. Okay. So we can do paper trades. So we can focus on farming our sugarcane. What loots do mansions have? I don't know. I don't remember. I mean, the main thing for mansions is getting the Totem of Undying, which I'm not really worried about getting. it's just an accomplishment. It's just a thing to do. That did not sound good. I wouldn't be surprised if that actually came through on stream. That was a nasty roar. I think there's some enchanted books you can get in there. And a lay. I think you can find a lays in there. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've done one. I was thinking the hassle of getting there from here, because you have to travel underground the entire time to get there. Maybe that's enough of a balance. Forgot I have taters. Oh, I forgot to craft up the melons. I should craft up the paper too. Nope, still can't do that. Okay. Whatever keeps it interesting and fun for you. I mean, I think that would help keep things a bit interesting and fun for me, but I just want to make sure it doesn't feel like I'm potentially skirting the rules that we've set up. All right, empty map. Not going to do much there. Vince. Another bookshelf. We are 2 bookshelves away from getting our enchanting set up. Actually, we can make it 1 bookshelf. Where did I put that leather? There it is. One, 2, 3. Might as well make 4 books. Or I did not mean to do that much, did I? Oh well. Oh. I didn't even think about it. I can make a bundle, can't I? Oh, that'll help out with things. All right, so we got that. 1 bookshelf to go. That's our enchanting table. Put that away. Well, that can stay on me. I might as well make more paper. Kitty! Give me a morning present. Hey, rabbit hide. Nice. Okay, you stay there. All right, Russell. Give me some more maps or some more emeralds. And then You're useless to me. Where's Greg? You haven't reset yet? Hey, we got Mr. Jeff coming in with a raid. Well, come on in, Jeff Raiders. It's a goof raid. How we doing? We got Cake Tin. Hello. Zalkster, how you doing? Speed Racer. There's Jeff. How you doing? Hot Monkey. Liddy Kodo. I don't know if I said that one right. Aussie Dog, welcome in. Hi. And thank you for all the follows there. Much appreciated. If you don't know who I am, my name's Bowtie. I like doing survival and crafting games. In this case, we're doing Minecraft today. And inside those games, I like trying to build pretty things. Hey, Breezy. Good to see you. Welcome back. But as of lately, I've been doing a troll hole challenge. It's a world where I spawned inside of a big old cave. And I gave myself 1 day to collect a bunch of resources. And after that, I have to live completely underground. It's going good, Jeff. How was your stream? What were you up to today? What were you working on in Minecraft? We're on the, I think, viewer server? Such a cool concept. I mean, I'm ripping it off of the old, the old 404 challenge, but yeah, it's been fun. And we went to the Nether. I got zombie villagers. I was able to cure them. So now I got a little bit of a villager trade setup going. And it's been neat trying to think of ways around challenges. You know, like normally if you want to make books and bookshelves and things, excuse me, you kill a bunch of cows, but I don't have access to cows. So I got a bunch of gold, went into the Nether because someone in chat reminded me that you can get leather from piglin bartering. So I got my leather that way, was able to make my first lectern. And then now I got a villager that I'm able to do a bookshelf trade with to get all my books that way. And they actually got mending on there, but I'm not trying to rely too much on villager trades. I want to do most of my enchanting at a table aside from mending. So we ended up playing some Minecraft chess. Nice. Does Minecraft chess follow the same rule? Chess. Follow the same rule as regular chess, or do you spice up the rules a little bit there? All right, Greg, where's Greg? Greg, did you? Yes, you finally reset. Oh, I lost your discount. You're giving me one before. All right, 17 emeralds, I think. Let's get this clipped a little bit. Ooh, you don't see that too much anymore. It's just the golem with the rose. Okay, Vince. Let's get another bookshelf from Vince here, and that is the last one we need to make an enchanting setup. And people make a board, and we are using heads. Nice. Checker pieces to play as well. Cool. Gotta fly. No, thank you for coming by. Anyone who needs to dip out or do what you gotta do to take care of yourselves, don't feel pressure to stick around. It's always important to stretch, get drinks, get snacks, use the bathroom. Whatever you got to do to take care of yourself or someone else or something else. This is just go and do it. You're excused. I'm not keeping you chained here. All right. One of the things we've been talking about today is, what do I actually want to build? I went into this just kind of without any plans or anything, so I didn't have a theme or a style or anything in mind here. I didn't even know what the world was going to look like, what the caves would be like. I just knew that there was a cave, and then I'd be stuck down here. So I haven't thought at all, like, what do I want this to look like? What should the style of my build be? So if anyone has any ideas or suggestions, because before I'm done in this world, I want to have left something nice in this cave and not just have it be a random mess of stuff. And then I would like to redecorate all my farms and redo a bunch of this dwarven style. Old Western Town. How would Old Western Town work underground? Is there an example of an underground Western town? And how would I do it? have a very limited block palette. So one of the things I do want to try and figure out is how can I get, now that we have villager trading set up, the Call of Duty zombie map buried. I'll have to look into that one. Is how can I get a wandering trader to come down here so I can see about getting saplings for other trees that I don't have. I don't know how to go about doing that. The only thing I could think of is I would have to find a spot around here to, I guess, AFK at. Like maybe this. Whoa, that there. I was like, maybe this hole. No, that hole is death. But like if I were to AFK around here, maybe there's not a lot of spot, but like if anything, this is the area it would be able to spawn in. It's like if I were to set up an AFK point around here and wait for one to spawn, because all I have access to for wood right now is oak and birch. So Old Western with oak and birch might be a challenge unless I can get other saplings. Dwarven is much more doable. I've never done that style before. But I do find the Old Western town like I like the idea of it being an Old Western town underground, because that's not, it's unexpected. We already have our saloon keeper, Mr. Pillager over there. Yeah, once the pillager got down in here, that's when I realized that we would be able to probably get a wandering trader. I have to look more into how wandering trader spawns happen. And then the other thing I need to mess around with, I didn't know you can get from piglin bartering, is, where is it? Dried ghast. I did not realize that was something you can get. Now we'll put it next to my bed like it's a it's so sad. Particle effects are interesting. It's not a full block though. Yeah, I just played D&D with Ruler last night. I'm gonna put that away because I don't like looking at the sad face. Yeah, we literally were talking yesterday. We still hang out in Discords and things. He was posting messages in one of them earlier today. If you're wondering where he's been and what he's been up to, Ruler has had internet issues for several months that have prevented him from streaming. He's tried to do a couple of streams here and there, but he always ends up having a really bad time because the streams crash or they drop or the quality is just absolute rubbish. Sometime in the month of August, supposedly the company that he gets his internet from is supposed to come out and do a big replacement of a lot of the wiring and fixing a lot of stuff. So he's hoping when that happens that his internet will be good enough again for them for him to be able to stream. And he's had a lot of calls with the internet company, and they've gotten technicians out and they've done everything that they can right now, but at this point it's really just like they have to replace stuff and redo lines and things like that, which was scheduled to be done in August. So he just unfortunately has to wait patiently for that. and yeah, he's doing all right. He actually has a job interview for a new job on, I think he said Monday is what he told us last night. All right, about to be nighttime. Yeah, I'll sleep. I'll go maybe harvest some more crops. Oh, we actually have enough emeralds here. Just get that last enchant. Oh no, we already got the last enchantment table. All right. In that case, let's look at... I don't think there's anything else here that I want right now. What else does a Fletcher give? We could work up to an enchanted bow or an enchanted crossbow, but I'm not really too worried about that. Like, I really have everything I already want from the Fletcher. The cartographer, I know I want to keep working on. Because we want to be able to get that trial chamber map, and we're looking for feedback on if I would be allowed to do a woodland mansion if I dug all the way there from underground and entered the mansion, if that would count as breaking the surface rule. I can keep working on the librarian to see what else we can get from them. I would like to get a name tag because we have the pillager up there. I would like to get out of the boat. So let's use our emeralds to keep working on the librarian. All right, Greg, give me some more pumpkin trades. Ooh. Ooh. Greg, what are you doing to me? You hurt. You hurt with those prices. Is that enough to get Vince up? Yes, it is. Vince, what is your next trade? Fortune 1. Okay. Okay. I'm interested in that. And then we can do glass. So now we don't have to worry about getting sand anymore for if we want to brew any potions. Glass will be the next trades that we do to get the librarian up. Let's go harvest our crops. Yeah, Breezy, were you just wondering how Ruler was doing? What he's been up to? Yeah. So he feels bad about not streaming. He misses it. He definitely wants to do it. Especially because streaming is part of his income. Is part of what he uses to pay the bills. So it's been upsetting for him to not be able to stream. He's looking forward to coming back. He's very eager to do it. So hopefully by the end of August, we will have Rue back on Twitch. Like even playing D&D with him last night, since we play it on Discord, that was a challenge for him because he keeps turning into a robot. But you know, it doesn't matter as much in in that sort of situation. He's not disconnecting from a stream or whatever, but he still gets frustrated about that, which is totally understandable because he's been dealing with these problems for months. And as popular as streaming is these days, it's still very much a small thing. Companies don't take it seriously enough. So when you complain about problems, all they care about is that your download speed works. But, when you're a streamer, your download speed is not nearly as important as your upload speed. Unless you're doing like multiplayer games, then that matters. If you're doing competitive multiplayer, I should say, then your download has a big impact. I'm hoping I'm also going to be getting an internet upgrade soon. They've been installing fiber optic in my town, and they finally got to the cross street, which has been giving me some internet problems recently, because as they install the fiber optics, they I guess have run into the existing cable lines for my internet, and I had an outage for several hours today. The internet was unstable yesterday, but I am looking forward to the fiber optics coming in, being installed, and being available to use, because I'm currently on Xfinity, Comcast Xfinity, and anyone who's ever used Comcast will know that their customer service is terrible. They're not a good company, and unfortunately their service is, well, it's the only viable option I have in this area. I've tried another provider and it did not work. Worked for a little bit, but then I ran into a lot of problems with it. So I'm hoping that once they finish all the installations and stuff with fiber optics, that I'll get it soon. I would be very interested in switching over to that. Like my situation in my area is Xfinity controls basically everything. Comcast controls everything for the internet around here, because they installed the infrastructure for it, and part of the deal was that they would have exclusivity for providing internet in a lot of places for however many years. So they're really the only option. So that sucks. But it is what it is. Can't do anything about it. All I can do is sit around and wait for another option to be available. Why did I not replant all my wheat seeds? But very interested in doing fiber optic internet. That'll be a much better upload speed, which means I can increase the quality of streams. I've been getting into multi-streaming lately, so as I get better upload speeds, then I can potentially stream to more services. And yeah, that'll be good. Hooray for internet monopolies. Yeah. Hooray for internet monopolies indeed. It sucks. Welcome back, Silent. So yeah. But for now, here I am in my troll hole. Just hanging out, being a farmer, making money off villagers. And debating what I'm going to do for a build style, and debating what I want to record for the third episode of this series. And I think that's going to be, we were talking a little bit about it before, I think that's going to be making XP farms, setting up the enchantment area. And doing some more stuff with villager trading. Because we have the zombie spawner, we have the spider spawner. So I can set both those up for farms. That'll give us some sources of XP. And then we have the double blaze spawner in the Nether, which will probably be our actual XP source. And if that's the case, I probably want to... I should probably set up enchanting there, so I don't have to like run back and forth. All right, that's all good. And all that for emeralds. Oh, and that. Craft that up. Looks like there's something else I needed to craft. You acquire, ooh, what kind of cereal are we talking about? sugar cane into paper. That was the other thing I should have done. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Oh, good man. That is probably my favorite cereal. Now, are you a crunchy cereal person or are you a soggy cereal person? Soggy cereal. I agree. I can't think of a cereal that I actually like or prefer as a crunchy cereal. Sir, what are you doing? Your bed's over here. Your bed's right there. Russell, go to bed. You shouldn't be pathfinding through that. Yeah, like, I don't get why people prefer crunchy cereal. You to both. You hate the texture of soggy cereal. Okay. What? So you said you to both. That means you don't like crunchy cereal and you don't like soggy cereal? You ever had Cinnamon Toast Crunch rolls? No. I don't even think I've heard about this. Please enlighten me. Oh, you don't like Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Ah. I'm sorry for your loss there, Breezy. My condolences. Bamboo. How was the sugar cane? Not really much over here. Cinnamon rolls, but in cereal form and taste like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That does sound delicious. Been hooked on Frosted Mini Wheats. Frosted Mini Wheats isn't a bad choice. I went through a Frosted Mini Wheat phase. Although they have a weird texture for me. It's too fibrous. It's almost too grainy for me. But again, I do prefer that one soggy as well. Like, I don't get crunchy cereal. I don't get why people like it because, you know, you bite into some crunchy cereal and then it, especially like say something like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, where it's got those angles on it, so it's square shaped. Like you bite into it and then it cuts up the roof of your mouth. Give me that soggy cereal. Take that every time. Oh, Greg. All right, now we're in full swing of getting stuff here. You don't eat cereal in the morning. Usually, yeah. I have to be feeling really lazy that day to want to eat cereal for breakfast. I much prefer it as like a lunchtime thing or even a nighttime snack. I agree with you on that, Breezy. Although I don't mind a bowl of cereal for breakfast on a real hot day, just because, you know, you get the cold milk in there and you know, I always have breakfast after I walk my dog in the morning. So if it's hot outside, coming in from the walk, it'll cool us off, or cool me off at least. I'm not giving my dog cereal. All right, Russell, give us those fart bubbles. We got village maps that we probably won't ever use, although we could use the village map to get to a savanna. But we can't. What would be the purpose of going to a savanna? Because I can't break the surface, so like how would I get anything from it? if I were to get TNT, dig a hole from underground, launch TNT up into the air to break a tree and get the saplings, that could be a fun project. So we can get to a savanna, we can get to a taiga. That'll give us access to acacia and so yeah, those could be some options. Thank you for breaking the stream there. You rarely eat breakfast in general anymore. Oh, so I have to eat breakfast. If I don't eat breakfast, I become a very cranky bow tie. Usually eat a savory breakfast, although the last couple of mornings I've been eating 2 waffles topped with Greek yogurt mixed with a tablespoon of cashew butter and a sprinkle of cinnamon. That's cinnamon. Once you were talking about waffles and you put in the Greek yogurt, I'm like, oh, there better be cinnamon on this. I usually will have an egg burrito, and I'm trying to cut down to 2 eggs. I usually do 3 eggs, but I'm cutting down to 2 eggs. I'll slice up some red cabbage and put that in there for some crunch. Obviously some cheese, hot sauce, ketchup. I'll brown up some garlic and butter in a pan, so you get almost like a garlicky butter sauce sort of thing, and then cook the eggs in that. I'll cook some onions in there, some spinach. I grate up some carrot and cook that in there with the onions at the same time, so the onions get on some of that sweetness from the carrot, and put that all in. I feel like I'm missing something else. There's another step in there somewhere that I'm forgetting about. And then I wrap it up. I get these giant burritos, and I wrap it all up in there. What is nether leather? Eat the 2 eggs, but add some egg whites. Really adds calories and adds protein. So I used to try and do all egg white stuff, but then you just have all the yolks left over, and I just felt so wasteful. Yeah. So nether leather, being that we're in the troll hole silent, I didn't have access to overworld leather, so I had to figure out how to get leather another way so I can craft books to be able to get started with villager trading for the librarian, and be able to build up bookshelves and things for enchanting. So the idea last time was I was going to go into the nether and take on some hoglins, but it was suggested to me to try piglin bartering and getting leather from them, because that's one of their drops. I didn't know how effective it was going to be, but I quickly got enough leather from that to make my first bookshelf and be able to create a lectern and get going with everything. So nether leather is that. It could be the name of a band. I mean, some people have said it could be the name of the band. Some people said it sounds rather inappropriate. Nether leather. All right, let's do some glass trades, I think. Try and get this up. Wait, what else is here? Fortune, impaling. Yeah, we don't want impaling, but fortune is something I might actually use. 1 emerald and 1 book. Oh my. Nether leather daddy? Daddy's nether leather. Talk about food all night. Oh, how do I cook my eggs? I usually just scramble them up. I'm not too particular about how I scramble them. So I probably overcook my eggs compared to what most people would do. I get my eggs a little bit brown, but if I'm feeling fancy, then I'll get some like sour cream or cream cheese or something, and I will carefully beat my eggs and get them more of a curd scrambled sort of egg. I think they said it's like more of like a French style scramble, where you never really let the eggs truly solidify. They're like more of a creamy egg rather than a solid egg. I think I want, all right, so fortune 1 to get up to fortune 3. I'm not gonna worry about that yet. We gotta do some enchanting, and we'll see what comes of that. Let's get the next tier unlocked here. All right, we get a book and quill. I don't care about that, and fire protection. All right, I'm not angry at that. And then the next trade after that is just a name tag. So I guess we'll just go for that. And we're locked out. And whatever catches had a hairball. Ugh. Sorry about that. It happens. You'll be okay. You'll get through this. All right. And I can't trade anything else here right now. What's Russell up to? You know, let's get a map of our hole. We'll go make a map of our hole. Dude, this is not your bed. Your bed's right here. Russell, ugh. I'm gonna go break my bed now so Russell can't get to it. Did I stutter? I did this whole redstone thing so Russell would stop trying to get in my bed. Ouch. Russell. I don't know why Russell's so obsessed with my bed. We're not those kind of friends, Russell. Yeah, no, you heard right. I want to make a map of my hole. And then I can put my hole up on the wall. He's rustling your jimmies. Oh my. You're right about here. This is pretty central. This is like the center of my hole. Yeah, that feels good. Chunk borders. Yeah, this is pretty center. Oh, I need more maps. How'd you get a nosebleed? Did you like punch yourself in the face or something? What? What did you do? Okay, so I can't get that last corner. My hole's incomplete. I need another map. I have to go bother Russell. Do you have, is it like dry air where you are right now or something? I mean, aren't we all dying? Oh, quite humid and hot currently. Interesting. Oh, I'm out of ideas. The only option left is that, yeah, you're dying. So, stop that. Okay, well, now I need 3 more maps. Russell. 1, 2, 3. Vents. I can't do anything here yet. I could do that. The glass would get it up faster. What you had about? Oh, can't go too far that way. The creeper will blow up. All right, where do I get back on the map? Right there. Yes. Well, the way I originally got into this hole was I had a boat. Hey, Vanna, enjoy the drive lurk. And I just boated into the hole and I fell down and the boat landed somewhere around here. I got out of the boat. The boat drifted all the way over here because of the water. And as I'm going up this way, I turned around and looked and the creeper was just in the boat. And the pillager, I don't know exactly how the pillager got in. I was preparing to go into the nether and getting all set up and making all my final arrangements, and I start hearing "Hur, har, hur, har." And I came up here and there's a pillager in the boat with the creeper. I'm assuming it must have spawned at some point up here and just got pushed into the hole with a water stream or something. I don't know what else would have done it, but yeah. So now they're best friends. It is a big hole. It's a nice big hole. We like big holes and we cannot lie. Other crafters can't deny. All right, I gotta get the rest of this map filled out. Ouch. Oh, good. He finally calmed down. He was angry the last stream. Ah! That was a creeper. How did I take damage falling in water? What? Where did my pumpkin pie go? Needs a playtime command for your worlds. I mean, you could always go to... It's really a dangerous place to do this, but... Oh no, you can go to options, you can go to statistics. And isn't it in here? Time played. Oh, it just does it by day. It doesn't have it broken up by minutes. Time with world open. Yeah, time played doesn't count pauses. I think time with world open counts pauses. How do I get down here? No, there's no dripstone. I landed somewhere around here. Like, I want to go back and see, like, did I somehow miss the water? I could load up flashback and see. Let me finish getting this map filled out. And then I want to open up flashback and see how he took damage. Hey. Of course I don't have my shield on me. Where did I put my shield? Egg. I forgot about that command. Oh, where'd that? Thank you. That's going to be useful for trading. Oh, nope, don't hit me into the lava. Don't hit me into the lava. Okay, got that map filled out. Get back up. It is a pretty good command. I do have a couple of new commands. I have a note command, which will allow people in chat to leave me notes in Discord. So if I'm like, hey, remind me of this thing, people can use the note command and then I'll have a reminder in Discord. There's also the record command, which VIPs can use as well. No, yeah, VIPs and mods can use it. So if there's ever something happening in game and it should be recorded and I don't remember to record it, people can do record and it'll start it for me. Okay. Yeah, I've been having fun figuring out some of those things recently. Yeah. And it'll even trigger the record symbol that comes up at the top of my screen when I'm recording. Okay. So we have this map and this map. So I need to go more this way. Can I get this area filled in? I don't think I can go far enough over to do it. So close, though. I'm just going to have to mine through a wall. Yeah, it's probably better to go this way. We already got kind of like a little stairwell here, so let's do this. Your daily packs on Pokemon Pocket. Pokemon Pocket, a mobile game. Nice. I'll keep mining dirt because it's easy. Then I don't have to pull out a pickaxe. I think that way is done. Looks like it. All right, so then the last map. Is where? We have this one. Yeah, this will be another one that we're gonna have to go and mine out a bit and find a way to go. This one's gonna be a little bit trickier because the ocean is in this direction. Maybe more that way. Oh, there's a piece of dirt that I missed. Nope, not there quite yet. All right, so that should put us off all the maps. And the last one we need, we can pop here and double check. So that'd be bottom left, that's bottom right. And then we have top right, and this should be top left. Nice. Oh, we even get the shipwreck in this one. Cool. We'll just have to mine this way a little bit. Be nice if I ran into a cave right about now. Any second now, give me a cave. Or maybe not. All right, let's start heading this way. Get that last little corner filled out. Yeah, I need to get to enchanting, but I don't want to do that right now. Because I don't think I'm going to stream much longer. The weather has been picking up outside. And I think I'll probably save that for the next stream. Go through the enchanting process and getting all that set up and taken care of. Now let's go a little more this way. We're so close to having this map filled out. I think that's it. There we go. Woo! Yeah, I don't get to see Ruler or talk to Ruler as much as I used to because of his internet issues, but yeah, next time I hear from him or I can get in touch with him, I'll let him know. But I want to finish up this project. And then, yeah, next stream, which will be the beginning of episode... Hello, Mr. Drown. I wasn't expecting to see you here. Interesting. We'll do enchanting and such. And we'll probably get some farms set up too. Mr. Drown, where are you? I want to make you one of our friends, I think. There we go. You can call him Gilligan. I love it. And I don't think I have any leather left over, do I? Pretty sure I used up all of our leather. Yep, I'll have to go get some more nether leather. Then I can make item frames to hang this up somewhere and have a map of our area, but there we go. We have our spawn in map form. Okay. Yeah, let's wrap up. I think I pushed my luck with the weather. And what's going on here? Last time I went to raid the stream, they were AFK and they are active. Nice. This map is missing a top corner. Are you talking about right here? I think that's actually land. It might be missing a top corner. I can't tell. Yeah, so if you look, this area right here is this area on the map. Kind of hard to see because it's dark, but yeah, it's this area here. So you're seeing that little corner right there. All right. So I want to go raid. If copy and paste would actually properly work. Go raid Sergeant Lego Town. They were hanging out here earlier and it looks like they are playing on, I don't know what kind of world they're playing on. I think this is a single player world. I don't know if this is modded or not. But yeah, they were hanging out here earlier. So let's go check them out and see what they're working on. Everything seems working there. Okay, cool. So there's the link to the YouTube where I want to start putting these streams edited down into videos on. So go ahead and follow that if you want. Join it, subscribe it, whatever it's called. There's my schedule. Next stream should be Friday. It'll be a variety stream. I think we might be going back to Resident Evil. I know we haven't done that in a couple of weeks because of just life and such. There's the Discord. If you want to join that and hang out, it's the best place to find out what's going on with streams. If I'm going to cancel or change anything, that's the place to go. Then I try and post sometimes on Blue Sky. I'm not as active on it as I really probably should be, but you can follow me on there because I don't use Twitter because Twitter sucks. It's a bunch of bleh. We're going to just do what we normally do for our raid message, cozy. We're just going to call it a cozy hole raid. There's a raid message. So feel free to copy and paste that and use whatever emotes you want. If you have a comfy or a cozy emote, like what Cat just put there, feel free to add that in. Where is mine? Why is this stuff not, why is it like show up when Cat does it, but it's not showing up for me when I try and search for my own emote? I don't know. Things hate me. Whatever. We're going to go over to Sergeant Lego Town. We'll go hang out with them and I'll see you Friday. So, bye. Maybe. There it is.
Oh my god.
Hello. Good evening. Let me stick my head out of the window. Good evening, welcome, ladies. Not show out. Something is going let me see.
Kasten strook gedekt. Cozy alreeds. Both ideeën zichzelf. Welcome. For some reason. I think the bot is dead. Can we do it like this?
All good.
It happens. This stream. Hello. Cozy alreeds.
Good. Started.
I'm very good.
Map it out.
I'm natural. I'm really natural.
Map it out my hole.
Even één broek. Zoals can fix it. But that was the rest of your stream. It was really relaxed. I was a bit in the background working on the server and I liked it. Yeah, steady and coming back to the game. Good to see, by the way. Just relaxing.
Things going on. Are things going here?
Thank you for the video. It is really appreciated. Yeah, good. I'm trying to strike the last things out of our own server. Yeah, we have a good team of people that can break things. Yep. If it ain't broke, Sarge can fix that. Yeah. That's
One, two,
story I tell you.
break things. Until it isn't.
It is a little bit pioneering. And we are working so long on it that the horses are starving here. Yeah. Yeah, on a certain moment it gets frustrating, and that's very true. But on the other hand, if you don't finally manage to overcome it, then it is also a good victory, a really good victory. And basically, I have Sargecraft, so I can ride so far. That's my own things. On the server as it is, play with the small people. And yeah, you try out things and that's what Sargecraft is. These things work well, so I have now a second copy on CD. 14 gen, 64 gigs, that's going to be the server I'm going to break things, so to speak. Because quickly, because I forgot to put the data packs in my server. How genius is that? I fix all the servers except my own. So quickly, I want them. Yeah. Lego Town. No, Lego Town. Data packs. Then quickly upload this and extract it, restart the server. And since I only on the moment have 2 screens, extract here. And then do a restart. Basically what we have is several SMPs connected together in a database. Very simple. And with some data packs, with some plugins. It is fun. It is really fun. Till indeed, I broke for the 20,000th time in the world. Mini. And paying attention, dead clause number 1. Hello, where are you? I see you. Come. Oh, I escaped. So I'm just starting a fresh world and hope that it's now stable enough to stay stable. But you never know. Me never know. So what I have big plans. By the way, I have to rate on Nether to understand it because I've been streaming quite some time. If you want to hang out, always welcome. Always welcome.